Tell me you didn't know that.
But he knew that all along.
I won't be treated like that.
Things would have turned out differently.
I see you've joined the Dragon Hunters.
I followed Sylvio into the Valley of Mines because I know my way around here best. Wanted to get a clear picture of the situation. I'll tell you what, something's definitely brewing here. I've never seen so many orcs in one place in all my life. It wouldn't surprise me if Garond and the paladins in the castle had all fled or been slain by now.
You don't have to tell me that.
What are your plans now?
I'll follow the boys here to the Valley of Mines first, and then take off later. I really have to find out what the orcs are planning.
I'll see you around.
Look out for yourself.
That was no big deal.
Hey! What are you doing here?
That is truly the stupidest question I've heard in a long time.
Been there, done that.
He was falling down drunk.
I can't tell anything from that idiotic face you're making. That's why I have to ask.
Your mouth's too big for my taste. It's time somebody shut it for you.
The things I could tell you.
And now... Finish him!
The ticket.
Don't show him! Don't show him! Give it, boy!
What are you waiting for?
Don't stop now!
What you waiting
him! Give it to him! Don't stop now! Don't stop now! Don't stop now!
What you waiting for? Attaboy!
Let that be a lesson to him.
You can't go on like this forever.
That will never change.
They all ran like rabbits. I was completely alone.
He really should have known better.
Well, we'll see the next time.
No idea, you tell me.
What are you hoping to find here in the Valley of Mines?
Gold and honor. What else? When I'm finished with the dragon, I'll be swimming in gold. Enough to spend the rest of my life frequenting every tavern and cat house in the country.
As easy as that.
Either that, or you'll be dead.
So what? That's part of it. If you want to get rich, you gotta take a few risks.
How'd you pick that up then?
It had to happen sooner or later.
Do you have anything to drink?
I assume that it's not water you want.
No, damn it. I need something alcoholic so I can finally get rid of these damned headaches. When I haven't had anything to drink for a while, my skull feels like it's gonna explode at any moment.
Here, take this.
You knew that all along.
I've got no time for things like that.
That hit the spot. So, now I can think clearly again. What can I do for you?
I'm in enough trouble.
What are you doing here anyway?
I don't have any idea what we're doing here or when it'll start. And I don't care as long as I have enough to drink.
We got him in the end.
That's no secret.
I'm looking for someone who can teach me something.
I can teach you a few things. I'm the best fighter for miles around. Since we're friends, I'll give you a special price.
Where did you pick
300 gold pieces.
What does he know?
Oh, that's
about
too
duty?
expensive for me.
Too expensive? That's less than anyone else in my place would charge. Think about it.
Tell me that isn't true.
Do you know where the dragons are then?
What's in it for me if I tell you?
It had to happen sooner or later.
I've still got a bottle of gin.
I'd fight every dragon in the world for a fine
I'm
vintage.
staying out of it.
Agreed. Give me the bottle. I'll keep that for a rainy day.
There's
All right
more,
now,
believe me.
where are those dragons?
Naturally, I can't tell you anything precise, but I've heard that there are supposed to
really
be
should have
4
known better.
dragons. We've seen a red glow over the highest mountain at night. I swear by my mother, if you're looking for
Who
a
wants to
dragon,
know?
then you'll definitely find one there.
You have to step in and sort things out.
That's not what I heard.
Tell me that isn't true.
Hey, come over here.
What do you want?
This valley's a dangerous place, and without the right equipment, you'll find yourself dead in no time.
I assume that you've got the right equipment.
You guessed it. I might even sell it to you.
Same old thing all over again.
What can you offer me?
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I can't help him.
They all ran like rabbits. I was completely alone.
Is
He
it
wants
really
to
true?
know.
It's totally obvious.
Don't
That's
tell
no
me you didn't
secret.
know that.
It's better to watch out when you tell one.
Do you sell information as well?
That
I've
depends.
done that.
If the price is right, I'll tell you everything I know.
How much do you charge?
Hard to say. But I think that 50 gold pieces for every piece of information I'd give you sounds about right.
What does he know about duty?
I need some information.
50 gold pieces.
Yes, here. Now tell me.
Believe me.
Those are all just rumors.
Tell me about the Valley of Mines.
The Valley of Mines of Carinus is known all over the country for its magic ore. These mountains are the only place where the magic ore can be found.
believe me.
A weapon forged from this ore is virtually unbreakable and will cut through the strongest armor. Until a few weeks ago, the entire valley was surrounded by a magic barrier. It was impenetrable, and nobody could get out.
What does he know about duty?
I need
50
Better to watch out who you
Yeah, now
That will never change.
tell me about the castle.
It lies pretty much in the center of the Valley of Mines. Back when the valley was still a prison, the ore barons controlled the entire ore trade from there.
as if I didn't have enough problems.
I need Yeah, now
Practice more.
tell me about the orcs.
Feel sorry.
The orcs haven't been here long, at least those orcs in front of the castle, that is.
Nothing from me.
But I'm wondering about how well they're organized. Orcs usually attack blindly, no matter what. These orcs are biding their time. They're waiting, but we don't know
Only
for
cause more
what.
trouble.
I
Things would have turned out
Yeah, now
differently if
tell-
it hadn't been for us.
That's exactly what I said.
Tell me more about the orcs.
The orcs are led by elite warriors. Those warriors are very strong and heavily armored. They are almost impossible to defeat. I once saw one of them fell a fully grown oak tree with one blow of his axe.
I need some info.
Never change.
Yes, now
Those are all just.
tell me about the dragons.
Dragons are ancient, incredibly powerful creatures. Once there were thousands of them living all over the world. It's been over 100 years, though, since any of them were seen. Their blood is as hot as boiling oil. If they look into your eyes, your heart will turn to stone, so I've heard.
Nobody ever asks me.
I need some info.
If he
Yeah,
doesn't
now
say that, I can't help it.
tell me more about the Valley of Mines.
As if I
The
didn't-
valley's changed a lot during these last few days. When the orcs came, the other horrible creatures showed up as well, the likes of which have never been seen around here before. They say that a few lonely hunters are still about, but I'm not sure whether they're even still alive. It seems like all the creatures of Beliar have flocked together in this very valley.
That's nothing new.
I need
50.
No,
That's no secret.
tell me more about the dragons.
All dragons are not alike. Some of them could cover the entire land with a layer of ice several feet thick. Others prefer living in swampy surroundings or in volcanoes.
What does he know about
Who to
duty?
believe these days.
It's better to watch out who you
What?
tell what.
Where do you come from?
We come from,
So don't tell me.
the city.
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
He never would have thought
You're
of that himself.
bandits.
Careful. You're biting off more than you can chew.
I was completely alone.
He doesn't even know how to hold a
Relax, I won't rat you out.
I hope so, for your sake. Otherwise, you're dead.
sword. It's a bad business.
Those are all just
What are you doing here?
We heard about the dragon hunt,
Nobody will
so we
want
packed up
anything
our
to
stuff
do
and
with
came here. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about dragons. I just want a bit of gold. Dragons have gold, don't they?
Certainly.
It can't go on like this forever.
What do you know about the dragons?
I only know the stories they tell the children. You know, virgins, gold, fire breathing, that kind of thing.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Where are you planning to go from here?
No idea. We're still thinking about it.
You could go to the castle.
It's a bad
Wild horses couldn't drag me there. Not to the paladins.
Exactly
And
what
I'm not going back to jail. I was there once,
I'm not telling you
and
anything.
that was enough for me.
They all
What about the orcs?
I was
The whole castle is surrounded. There aren't any gaps.
Know that.
Trying to sneak through there is insane.
I wouldn't have
If
done
you try to fight, you're a dead man. Nobody gets through there.
Ah,
I agree with you
really?
Completely.
What were you in the slammer for?
The swine nabbed me for poaching. For 2 lousy hairs. They slapped me with 10 years for that.
That was all?
Well, okay. Of course, I defended myself.
And?
I couldn't do anything about it.
nothing new.
The guy tripped and broke his neck. Honest.
Do you really believe that?
Do you
You
really
shouldn't
think-
have let yourself get caught.
I bet you've never been in jail, have you?
anything new.
Then I should teach you a lesson about what can happen to a body in jail.
And now for the fun part.
Watch
Show him
out!
who's boss.
Don't stop now!
Let him have it.
Don't stop
Attaboy.
now!
What you waiting for? Let him have it.
Don't
Let
stop
him have
now.
it. What you
Finish
waiting
him.
for? Finish him.
Finish him!
Let him
Don't
have
stop
it.
now.
Show him.
Don't stop now!
Let him have it.
Don't stop now!
Let him have it. Let
Slug
him
him.
have it.
Finish
Show
him!
What you waiting for? Attaboy.
Don't
Let
stop
him
now!
have it. Let him have it.
Let that be a lesson to him.
Who said that? You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Is it really true?
I wouldn't have done
Well, we'll see the next time.
Wait a minute.
All right, you're the better fighter.
it. Told you that.
What do you want?
Nothing.
Can you teach me how to hunt?
You aren't serious, are you?
That's exactly
Beat it.
what I said.
That's been a long time.
Hey, you. Guys like you should watch where they're going.
What are you trying to tell me?
I mean that the air out here isn't good for your health. And the place is just swarming with orcs and monsters. Not to mention the dragons. It's just a well-intentioned warning.
Been there, done that.
Can you tell me anything I don't know already?
I can give you a good piece of advice, and it's even free. We can't use anyone here who faints dead away at the slightest dragon's barge. Go home. This is a job for real men.
That will never change.
Are you the boss here?
Do I look like it? Certainly not. We don't need any self-important jerk ordering us around. When Sylvio tried to act like he was the boss, we showed him and his buddies what we thought of that. There was a brawl. In the end, they left on their own. I hope Sylvio wound up in the soup kettle of some orc.
So, you want to kill dragons?
Smart ass. So, do you know how to bring down a dragon? Do you think the beast will just sit there quietly while you chop off its head? Something like that takes good planning and decisive action.
I see. And how are you gonna go about that?
First, we'll scout out where we can find the beast. Only then will we think about the best way to attack.
How are you gonna get past the orcs?
We'll worry about those details later.
Why haven't I heard this is gonna change?
I think you won't even find a blind sheep.
What? You want me to push in your stupid face?
Ah!
We'll see about that.
All right, you...
No idea. Tell me.
There was gonna change the end.
It's all just gossip.
It can't really do this.
Just you wait, you son of a bitch. Don't stop now! What you waiting for? What you waiting for?
Give it your all!
What you waiting for?
Give it your all!
What you waiting for?
You showed him who's boss!
I don't like it.
It had to happen sooner or later.
We'll see about that.
Wait a minute.
All right,
Should have known better.
Not touching that.
It's his decision, wasn't it?
It's the first I've heard of it.
You'll regret this.
Give it your all! Give it your all!
Don't stop now.
let that be a lesson to him.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
It had to happen sooner or later.
I could have told you that.
Same old thing all over again.
That's nothing.
Hey, you! Are you alone here at the moment?
Yeah, my buddy Angram is up and left. Yesterday he said he was having a vision, someone speaking to him very softly. Well, I didn't hear a thing. I just thought to myself, he's gone off the deep end, and then he was suddenly gone. I have no idea where he went. If you should see Angram anywhere, tell him he still owes me a lurker skin, the bastard.
But I was under the impression that he didn't even want to leave here until the orcs are gone.
Like I said, something's wrong with him.
Have you seen anyone come by here?
Yeah, there's been some mighty funny fellas running around here lately. They strut about in spiffed up armor and act all important.
What do those funny fellows want here?
They asked me about provisions and equipment. Man, I barely got enough for myself. They were going on about killing dragons and such. Lord knows where those boys came from, but they didn't look particularly trustworthy.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder.
It's good that you've come. All hell is breaking loose here. A lot of us are getting really worried by now and no longer truly believe that we'll ever make it out of here alive.
Weren't there two of you sentinels up here?
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when suddenly he fell asleep. His good crossbow fell down when that happened. We could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the darkness. Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. He hasn't come back since. In us, be with us.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting ready to fight. What else?
Who do you want to fight against?
I thought I'd drop in on the Paladins and kick their fat asses. Idiot. Against the dragons, of course. What did you think?
Don't the Paladins mind you being here?
Nonsense. They have entirely different problems. Most of them are glad to be still alive. The boys' morale isn't the best. That will be their downfall. I mean, just look at those nicked blades they're fixing to go into battle with. Any reasonable warrior would desert immediately.
Have you separated from your group?
My group? I don't have a group. I'm a trophy collector. If I go home without a trophy, then I won't know what I came for. So I can't use anybody else.
Have you set eyes on a dragon yet?
No. I want to get my weapons in shape before I set off.
Aren't you afraid that somebody might beat you to it?
What? Who? Sylvio? Your boss really thinks he can make a killing here, huh?
I'm not one of Sylvio's people. I work for myself.
Oh, all right then. Forget I said anything. Have you seen the pathetic figures he's got with him? Sylvio can be glad if he gets out of here alive.
Sylvio was here?
Here in the castle, you mean? Yeah, he was. But only for a short time. He chatted with a few people here and then set out again.
So where is Sylvio now?
The Paladins here mentioned an ice dragon in the west. It's supposed to be the most dangerous and powerful of them all. You should have seen the gleam in Sylvio's eye when he heard that. One guess where he went.
You don't seem to like him.
What do you mean, like? I'm not particularly proud that I know him. Sylvio doesn't have any friends. He needs people who follow him no matter what. That's not for me. I work alone.
Can you help me improve my weapons?
Improve? Better to buy something new and throw away the junk you're carrying around. Maybe I've got something for you. Interested?
What can you sell me?
I think I've got what you want.
You're pulling such a long face.
Oh, damn it to hell. I tell you, you have to watch like a hawk. If you turn your back for a moment, all your stuff is gone. Dirty scum.
What scum?
You shabby dragon hunters, of course. Who else? You gotta watch out, I tell you.
Did someone steal from you?
No, they smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. Of course they stole something, you idiot. I tell you, when I get my hands on the dirty swine.
So what are you missing?
My purse, with all my savings in it. And now it's gone.
It'll turn up somewhere.
When I get my hands on him.
I'll never get this open without the right key. Do you have any news?
The only thing that's happened recently is you dragon hunters coming here.
Show me your...
It was a really stupid idea to come here. I thought there was something to be had here, but there's nothing here but a few arrogant paladins and orcs.
You forgot about the dragons.
How could I forget? I'll tell you what, I'm a blacksmith, not a warrior. Look, I make weapons. The fighting I leave to others.
Then why aren't you standing behind an anvil?
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything unless I want to wind up in the dungeon.
I'll try to help you.
How will you manage that? Parcival has ordered a watch kept on us. No one would dare to disregard it.
I'll do whatever I can.
I can't imagine that he would listen to you.
Where do you come from?
I've joined up with some men from the mountains. We were headed for the valley to make a real profit hunting dragons. Their leader went by the name of Sylvio. Boy, what an ass. He treated me like I was his property.
What happened in the castle?
Nothing that I've heard. Of course, I'm worried about what's happened outside the castle.
What happened?
Nothing that...
Where do you come from?
From the mainland. My people and I fled here. The situation there is getting worse. The Orcs leave nothing but burned-out villages behind. The king has lost control of his realm.
Where are your people now?
I left them. They thought they could take everything they wanted, even if it doesn't belong to them. Count me out.
What else do you know about the war?
The Orcs are outside the capital. But whether it's fallen yet, I don't know. The last thing I heard was that the king is dead. But I don't believe that.
What are you doing here in the castle?
I heard about the dragons and wanted to help fight them. Unfortunately, I lost my sword when I was sneaking past the Orcs. And now I'm stuck here. Without a sword, I can't get out of here. And the swords I can buy here are the worst junk.
I shall find your sword.
That would be great. You should look for it on the high cliff to the south. I probably lost it there, near the Orc tents.
Don't I know you? You were Korangar. You used to be a Templar in the swamp camp.
Call me Angar. I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has disbanded. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite recall you.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time. These constant nightmares.
How did you get here?
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I hid myself in the mountains. It became time for me to do something. I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoke in the castle. Do not ask me what happened. I don't know. To make matters worse, I have also lost the amulet which I have had for years. I shall go mad if I do not find it again.
What will you do next?
I shall rest a while first, so that I may take up the search for my lost amulet. I have heard something of dragons. It is also being said that many warriors have come to the Valley of Mines to hunt them. I am thinking of joining them.
What happened to the others from the swamp camp?
The last thing I remember is that the barrier collapsed, accompanied by a nerve-shattering scream. Stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground, writhing in pain. That voice, it grew ever louder. And then, when it was over, they all ran mad and disappeared into the bleak night, screaming loudly. I have not seen them again.
Where exactly did you lose your amulet?
somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the castle. I suspect it was stolen. I absolutely must have it back.
I found your amulet.
Thank you. I thought I would never see it again.
What are you planning to do now?
Get out of this accursed valley. Perhaps we shall meet again. Farewell.
All quiet.
Quiet, yes. But my navel's rubbing against my backbone, man. Garond cut the food rations again. If I don't get a decent meal down my throat, then I'm going to bite Garond's fat ass.
Maybe I could give you something.
Are you crazy? Certainly not here. If one of the others sees, I'll have a ton of new friends, if you know what I mean. Quick, follow me to the Magician's Temple before the others come out of their holes. I don't want to wait until tomorrow. There's hardly anyone in the temple at this time anyway. I'll wait for you there. But just don't show up with dry bread or some raw hunk of meat, got it?
I already thought as much.
I'd have done it differently.
Hey, you!
Is it really true?
Why aren't you at work?
But that's disgusting. Have you had a look in my chamber? Those filthy meat bugs are everywhere. I have no idea who set up quarters in there before, but I'm certainly not going back into that filthy sty. I hate those beasts. And stop grinning like an idiot.
That is the will of Innos.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I'll get you now.
So sure.
The meat bugs are gone. You can go back to polishing your thumb screws or whatever.
Are you sure that not one of those monsters is left?
Pretty sure.
All right, then. Here, take this gold as a token of my gratitude.
Oh, don't make me cry.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
But he knew that all along.
That's been known a long time.
There you are. So what is it now? Do you have anything for me to eat?
A piece of sausage?
Sure, give it here. Do you have more?
A piece of sausage?
Sure.
What about it?
Yeah. What? I'd better go then, before somebody sees us.
Wait a minute. Still?
That must be a joke. I'm stuffed. Thanks again.
Hey! I think I found your purse.
What? Where? What bastard did that?
It was over there, by the smithy.
Where? Near the smithy? It must have fallen out of a dragon hunter's pocket there. Don't tell me otherwise.
Just a minute. What about a reward?
Oh, all right. Here's a few coins, and now tell me who did it.
How would I know?
Are you trying to pull my leg? It was you. Admit it.
Kiss my ass.
I'll teach you to steal from decent folks.
Put down that weapon.
Stop it at once! Alarm!
Put down that. Stop it right now.
Oh, my head.
Oh, man. My head.
Wait a minute. Relax. You've got your purse back, haven't you?
Don't push me, boy. Clear off.
Alarm!
Still hungry?
That must be a joke.
I don't like to see brawls among my men. So, you are going to pay your penalty for that.
How much?
100 gold pieces.
I want to pay the penalty.
All right. I'll tell the lads to calm down then. But don't let me catch you at this sort of crap ever again.
There is a problem with the smith.
What, Smith? He's disappeared into the woodwork. Is he back? Then you can tell him.
No, I'm talking about Jan. He is a dragon hunter, just like me, and a good blacksmith.
That's good. Our previous smith just slinked off, the coward.
Jan would be willing to take over the smithy.
I see. So you think I can trust him?
Yes.
If you're so sure, then you can vouch for him. If he causes any trouble, you'll answer for it. Agreed?
I'll vouch for Jan.
All right. He can use the smithy. Of course, he'll also have to provide my men with swords.
I'm back.
I can see that for myself. Where are the reinforcements?
Lord Hagen will come as soon as he's settled everything. Much has happened.
I don't care. I need troops. There are more and more orcs, and we can't hold out much longer. My men are tired, and we're running out of provisions.
Some volunteers have arrived.
You mean yourself and your fellow dragon hunters, eh? You can help us, but there just aren't enough of you. If Hagen doesn't send some men soon, I can't make any guarantees.
Can you give me more information about the dragons?
I have other things to worry about. My strategic officer Orik can tell you more about that.
Go get your hammer. There's work for you.
You did? How'd you manage that?
I had to vouch for you, so don't disappoint me.
Don't worry. I'm glad that I can work it all.
Hey! Are you selling any weapons?
I would if I could, but first I have to provide the paladins here in the castle with weapons. But I can show you how to forge your own weapon.
Can I buy some armor from you?
If I had any, I'd sell it to you. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
Can you make one for me then?
Well, if you want something better, you'll have to get me the materials.
What is it you need?
You want to fight the dragons, don't you? Bring me some dragon scales. With those, I should be able to cobble something together for you. 20 scales should be enough.
It can't go on like this forever.
What?
Nothing that I've heard.
Someone's gotta pay for that.
Hey, you!
But he knew that all along.
He listened to the wrong people.
It can't go on like this.
Did anything important happen?
You belong to those scum who call themselves dragon hunters? Really, I had expected that you had more honor in you than to join up with those people. If it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle. Let the Orcs take care of them.
Unlike Lord Hagen, they are here.
Yes. Unfortunately, they're all we have. Innos is putting us through a very hard test indeed.
And apart from that?
Leave me alone.
I'm back already.
I never thought we would see you here again, after that scene when you were here a few days ago. Maybe your appearance is a good omen.
Any news?
The Orcs are becoming more and more numerous. This is not good.
Can I help?
At the moment, we seem to have done everything which is possible from here. There is something, however, something very important which you could do for us outside of these walls. We are planning to cut off the serpent's head.
What do you mean by that?
We know one of their leaders. His name is Hoshpak. He is one of the most influential shaman among the Orcs.
And what is my role?
Kill him.
That's a joke.
You want to help us, don't you? Well then, Hoshpak's tent is situated outside of the siege circle, on a cliff to the south of here. You can almost see it from one of the windows there.
I still need some equipment.
We don't have much left that we could give you. Well, I can offer you this.
I'll take the elixir of strength.
Here, this will certainly come in useful. I wish you luck.
All right, I shall kill Hoshpak.
I am glad to hear that. Hoshpak's tent stands on a small cliff. You must have seen it before. It is not far from the path to our mine, directly in the shadow of the big mountain.
Hoshpak is dead.
Great. This is bound to unsettle the Orcs. Maybe we do stand a chance after all. I think this is going to win us a reprieve of at least a week.
I need more information about the dragons.
A rather large swamp has developed in the last couple of days to the west of the old castle. That's rather suspicious, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't even believe that.
For that is the will of Innos.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Don't say you didn't know that.